So I just landed in Dallas. I am here for some prenatals and postpartum visits with my clients. And so again, just making another travel doula video. I don't typically travel for prenatals and postpartum visits, but because I had a birth in Maryland just a few weeks ago, the baby was born right around Mother's Day. I then had to travel back to Texas because the due date for my next mom is in July, but the time that we schedule our second prenatals fell really, really close to the due date of the other client. I don't think I've ever been in this particular airport, but it's beautiful, and they have this guy playing Stand By Me over here. Hold on, I'll let you guys see. Anyway, I'm going to take a beat. I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to get myself settled, get my rental car, and I kind of planned it where today I would just be able to relax. I haven't really been able to explore the city solo dolo, and so I'm going to, I don't know, hit a coffee shop or something, nothing too complex, maybe a nice park, in preparation for tomorrow's prenatal and baby shower. And then I'm going to be providing some lactation support and a postpartum visit on Sunday for another client that gave birth in April. So it's a jam-packed weekend. I'm going to do my best to create as much content around this particular type of travel. I'm not waiting on a baby to be born, so this is a little bit different. But for those of you who have clients that are out of town as well, just know that even as you're traveling, you may have to catch a flight back and forth to provide prenatal support if that's... Hey, so I have my rental car all set. There's a little bit of a hiccup there, booking through Priceline versus directly with the rental company, so learn my lesson with that. I have just pulled up to the Bishop Arts area of downtown Dallas, and I am just going to walk around, soak in the sights. It's a part of town that I've always wanted to visit, and then I will check in to my Airbnb later this evening. So what I recommend, depending on how far you're traveling, is definitely giving yourself like a day to kind of acclimate and get everything situated in the town that you're in. So that's what I did here. I booked my flight to leave first thing in the morning to get here early afternoon. As you can see, maybe not, it's been a few hours just kind of getting off the plane, sitting down, getting a breather, getting in the car, and kind of landing here, which is about 25 minutes outside of the airport. I'll check into my Airbnb in a couple of hours, but I just need the rest of this evening to debrief. Then tomorrow morning, first thing, 10 a.m., I will be heading to my client's home, and we will be doing the comfort measure prenatal. I will be going over all of the comfort measures with her and her husband and figuring out what's comfortable for her, getting him acclimated to, you know, counter pressure and teaching him all the things. I really love to do that with partners so that when they're actually in labor, they feel like they have a set of skills that they've learned, that they were able to practice between our second prenatal leading up to the birth. Date night, randomly, you know, hey babe, let's go over some comfort measures or whatever, but it really helps to build the confidence of partners. So that's something that I'm extremely intentional in doing in the second prenatal. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'm trying to think. So after the prenatal, it actually turns out that they are having their baby shower this weekend as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my party on a little bit with the family. And then I have a postpartum visit with one of my other clients that gave birth in April. So we're going to be doing some lactation support. I'm going to be laying eyes on her and her family, which is super important just to kind of see how people are acclimating during their postpartum, their immediate postpartum season. So I'll keep you guys updated. This video may or may not feature the actual families. A lot of my clients are super private, so I won't necessarily promise any cameos, but I definitely want to take you guys through this process with me so you can see what it's like being a traveling doula. Hey family, I am just leaving this morning's prenatal. We are going to be headed to their baby shower shortly this afternoon. So what we did at today's prenatal was we went over comfort measures, we went over acupressure, rebozo, different positions, kind of walking her husband through how to support her so that he's comfortable with the comfort measures as well, so that we can be a team when the actual birth process is in session. I think after the baby shower, I think I'm just gonna sit down at a coffee shop. I have my laptop with me and kind of get some work done, respond to some emails. I have not been very responsive over the last couple of days just with traveling and preparing to travel. But sometimes, you know, building in that space to kind of get work done as well as enjoy the city you're traveling to is super important. So I'll check back in with you guys later. Good morning. I'm getting ready to head to a postpartum visit with a client of mine that gave birth, goodness gracious, maybe 8 weeks ago now, maybe 7 weeks. So we have been doing all of our visits virtual thus far, in terms of lactation support and all of that. And so today we're going to do our in-person postpartum visit. Again, typically a postpartum visit is done between 2 to 6 weeks. So we've been in contact in that time period, keeping up with their health and checking in to see how they were transitioning. So today was just like, listen, I need to lay eyes on you, I need to see you, I need to see baby, and really be able to get a really good postpartum assessment on my behalf. So that's what we're doing. I eased into the morning this morning, had my moment with the Most High, grabbed myself some lunch before coming out and meeting with my clients. And so, like I said before, building in that personal time where you have time to recalibrate and do what you need to do, while also having those prenatals and those postpartum visits or whatever it is that you are traveling out of town for. So again, this is just a glimpse into my process, what I'm doing, what I need, and how I am putting together my trips to honor that. So I will keep you posted. My postpartum in-person visits are typically 2 hours, but depending on my clients and how we get to talking and catching up and playing with babies or whatever, that may be extended. But again, depending on you, your relationship with the family, what your time allows in terms of your itineraries and your schedule, you know, do whatever you got to do. But I really like to be spending like good quality time with the families that I'm supporting, so that we can stay connected and that I can really be in tune with what they actually have going on. So that's my particular way. It's been helpful. It's been really helpful for me to be plugged in and in tune with the folks that I'm supporting. So I am flying out tomorrow evening, but I do have set up that tomorrow I'm really just getting back to my regular scheduled program. So I've got some calls scheduled. I'm really still going to be doing my my business schedule in terms of working on systems and workflows and all of that. So I'm hopping right back into that tomorrow before I head back out and fly out tomorrow evening. So again, it's at your discretion how you want to operate, but I really felt that it was super important this time to build in downtime for myself to really get connected, to allow space and time for my visits with the families that I'm supporting to go beyond the standard, 1 hour, 2 hour time frame. And then to honor the fact that, I still need to get business done, and making sure that I had time to stay on that schedule and schedule some meetings where I could be uninterrupted, since I'm not traveling with children. And so I have 1 or 2 important calls tomorrow that I'm really grateful that I can just have uninterrupted focus with. So anyway, I'll keep you guys focused. I think I'll probably just pop in at the airport tomorrow. I really don't have anything super eventful going on outside of tomorrow's business. Returning the rental car, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's regular stuff. But this is the doula part. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon.